What's up, friends? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Elizabeth. This is The Joyful Sojourn, and in today's video, we are going to unbox the deluxe sticker subscription from Sterling Ink. I think this is for February, right? We're in January, so this must be February stickers. And I'm going to decorate my weekly spread in the Hemlock and Oak horizontal planner. So let's get to it. Actually, just set this guy aside. Let's talk about it. So, oh my goodness, I always try to avoid spoilers when it comes to boxes, specialty boxes, subscription boxes, stuff like that. And somebody posted a picture of like one sticker sheet, or maybe they did more, and I stopped looking after I saw the first one because actually it was this image that I saw, which was a bird, but it's got like, it's assembled with beads and stuff. And I was like, oh my gosh, that might possibly be one of the most beautiful stickers I've ever seen. So I'm really excited. Spoiler alert, I'm excited. Okay. Oh my gosh. And I feel like there were some stickers in the last box, the January box, that the sheets were different than what I had seen in previous kits. And so very excited to see if Catherine continues to do that. And oh yeah, February. So oh my gosh, I'm very excited. So the deluxe box, it's $50. This is not sponsored. It is not an ad. But I am a fan, and it's because I'm moving into this era of really loving stamps and rub-on transfers and washi material stickers. And Sterling Ink is one of a handful of shops that does washi material stickers. And so that's why I'm subscribed to this box. And fun fact, I don't think I've mentioned this yet on any of my platforms, but I actually subscribed to the Simple Paper Co.'s monthly box, which is also, they have the washi material stickers option, and it's going to be new to me. I have seen washi stickers from them at the Chicago Planner Conference, but I've never seen their subscription. So I thought, I'm like the girl that tries things and figures out if I like it, and then I share it with you guys, and you can decide whether or not you like it as well. So if you're liking the Sterling Ink washi stickers, Simple Paper Co. might be the next one to check out, and I'll have that unboxing whenever they ship out the next one, which I think is the beginning of February. So that will be on my channel as well. Pardon the noise. So, yeah, it's funny. Other than using some sticker books at setup, I hate to say it, I have not been pulling from sticker books really. Because I've been looking for this material, this specific material, and I've been loving stamps so much. So, yeah, it's been interesting to see how some of the things have changed. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. There's like, okay, so normally I would do the big things last, but let's just do it since I kind of was unwittingly opening this. So the first item in this box is the February vellum, and it's very pretty. This looks maybe like a B6 size. So if you have a B6 planner, you could probably tip this in, just glue it in, tape it in, whatever. Or if you have anything bigger, like the Hemlock and Oak planner, you could glue this down. Do I have anything here? I mean, here's the February overview. If I wanted to, I could, if I didn't have anything to write down, I could glue this vellum down and have this be like a decorative piece here if I wanted to. So it's just really sweet to have an additional calendar vellum if I want to use it. I think this is going to be pretty close to a Happy Planner mini size, actually. Hold on. So just curious. Yeah, that's pretty darn close. So if you have a Happy Planner Mini or Jane's Agenda Mini, anything that's got 7 discs, you might have to do a little trimming, but like these are vellums that you can put in your disc-bound planners. So just keep that in mind. This is all Jane's Agenda stuff, by the way. Affiliate link and discount code is down below if you're new to Jane's Agenda. So anyways, love this. There's many things you can do with it. I'm not going to do anything with it for now, but here we can see just a taste of the aesthetic. I love the colors in this one. So pretty. The gems, like the little diamonds, crystals kind of thing, not my vibe. I could do without the diamonds, but everything else, I think you can see it better. So pretty. And I love that, like, this bird is made up of beads. Can you guys see that? Maybe see it easier with this one. And I love, like, it looks like pomegranate seeds. It's just really pretty, you guys. Ah, so pretty. I probably should show you actually on here. It's gonna be easier on white. So here's the one that's pretty simple. Maybe some like tea cloth and the beaded florals and birds. And then this is the same pattern, but we have added elements. We've got a teacup. We've got some sewing thread. I don't know what this is. Matches, maybe? Looks like a matchbook or a fan, maybe. More of the sewing thread. Very pretty. There's your pomegranate with the seeds that are flowing out. So very, very pretty. Very pretty. I like the collection this time around. Not that I didn't like it the first time around, but I like it. Okay, we have more of these guys stuck on the bottom. Maybe I'll leave this here for some of these that are gonna be easier to see on white with my black background being a bit of a deterrent. But here you can see the weekly stickers with that cursive font. Some of them have deco on them, some of them don't. So just depending on how fancy you want your dating to be, you got those. I'm starting to collect these. I don't use them that often. I do love these. I love a really basic font. In this deluxe, you get the dates. So this is the dates for February, and they're all on that washi paper material. So love to have those. Now we're getting into the details. Ooh, I'm excited. This is gonna look rad for my weekly spread because I think we're gonna do some bold movement on that right side of the horizontal spread. And I'm gonna probably do something basic with this planner when it comes to decorating. So this feels like it's probably a vinyl sticker. Is it vinyl? I don't think it's washi paper. It's not washi paper, but love it. It's like giving vibes of like needlepoint, but not, because that fabric is definitely not a part of the ring. But man, that is really pretty. Let's open up our little, this is like our freebie, and it typically has a journaling card in it with some extras. Oh yeah. So we've got like a tabletop with the pomegranate and the tea and the kettle. Those really pretty florals, beaded florals, some eucalyptus leaves. Here is the freebie for February. Just some additional little stickers, all on that washi material. You can get the matte white, which is this material, if you want all of your stickers to be in a matte white. I like those stickers as well. I have one set that came in that material, but I'm definitely more of a washi paper girl. So these are tabs. If you're doing an undated planner, or if you're in a journal and you don't want to go too far in advance because you don't know how many pages you need for a certain month, you can add a tab as you go. Haven't been using those, but that's all right. These are deco tabs. These are one of the new sheets that have come into play since January, and they're just meant to like fold over, and then you have like a cute little peekaboo kind of popping out. I don't want to stick it down, so hopefully you can see what that would look like. But you get 3 additional tabs. So let's say you want to use the monthlies going down the side of your journal or your planner or your notebook. You can use these guys as like top tabs. I have not tried it on paper, so I don't know if they're removable. You guys will have to let me know if you've tried it. We have a February journaling card. And actually this is a sticker as well, washi sticker. So you can stick that down into your planner, your journal. This is a really great kit to get if you're in like astrology, or you're in even an Archer and Olive journal. Like if you're in an undated, we're not talking planners, we're talking like you're in a journal that you're using dates with, or you're doing like dated journaling, then, and even planning if you're starting from a bullet journal, you can use these for the deco. And you've got the dates on it as well. So this is one sticker. And then here's the journaling card. Your little thank you and social media stuff. You get 2 sets of stickers for February, one with the script writing, and then the other much more clean. So pretty. All right, so now I'm gonna I think I'll just show, I will show, and then I'll lay down. So some of these stickers are gonna have a little bit of a fleck to it. Here we've got some silver fleck, and these kind of ombre out or like fade out, but they are rectangular in shape. So, or square. They're like functional, not functional, decorative rectangle box stickers, but she does like a nice like fade out. So you can have really detailed images, but then they'll just like blend into the paper, which you'll see when I start to decorate. And we get to the fun kind of flourishes. I like these. These are so easy. Easy to use, easy to add a little punch to your page. So pretty. Like, this is insane, you guys. Look at that bird. Bedazzled. A bedazzled bird. So pretty. So here we have more detailed images. Like, look at the layers on this. This is one sticker with a living room scene and then some leaves, the bird, some frames. She's giving us like cluster vibes, already done for us. So lovely. Same thing over here. We've got a desk with the flowers, an up kind of drop shadow, more framing. I just love like the layered look of these stickers. So I really like some of the changes she's made, coming up with some new designs from last year. Here's our next sheet. So pretty. Now don't ask me the clear differences between the different sticker kits. There's a $25 one. I think there's a $35 and a $50. And if you look in the description box, it outlines like what is and isn't, or what is in each box if you go up in price. So definitely check out the website. I know some of the dating stickers are unique to the bigger kits. And then I know the postage stamps are unique to the bigger kits as well. So you just got to figure out what style of sticker you're looking for and then pick the kit accordingly. But I'm kind of like I don't know, I like all the things. So I like getting the deluxe so I can get all the different styles of stickers. Love this. Again, I just think it's so rad to have like a full, illustration of a room, but the way that she kind of smokes out the edges makes it look so good in a planning page. It's so pretty. You don't have harsh edges, which I think makes a huge difference when it comes to decorative planning with these types of stickers. No harsh edges. Now we have 2 sheets of these. Not sure if that's on purpose or not. Oh, you know what? It is. I think it is. I had this conversation with myself last month. But you do get 2 of these. And this is one long sticker, which is good for a margin. So pretty. And there's plenty of like clustered images with like little pieces so that you can, create your own if you want, or expand a cluster and like pull it out into the page. There's plenty of like big pieces and little pieces to get them all to fit together. So this deluxe kit gets you the dating page, which I have a ton of these, but I actually use them a lot. And it's just nice to have when you're wanting to do some decorative dating or dating something that maybe isn't typically in the sterling ink style, but you want to have that vibe. I like having these. So it's a sampler that covers the month, the weekly headers, the date numbers for your monthly overview, the date numbers for your weekly overview, and then these little weekday stickers for your weekly overview. Let me move these guys out of the way. I'm excited. I don't think decorating is going to take too long. When you have really pretty stickers and you have some big ones, it really just doesn't require that much decorating. This is another kind of newer sheet. Love, love, love. So it's called Torn Tape. Maybe we can see it better on paper. But love this. This is going to layer so well. Such a cool sheet that she's added. Maybe we'll get 2 of these on here at the same time. We have our frames and our kind of torn and like burnt edges. So you can see what these look like. So we see like repeated images in different formats. So we've got kind of a torn edge, but at least a corner piece with the pomegranate and the tea. And then that same image expanded over here in the frame. We've got a desk over here, that living room in a frame. So pretty. You've got your desk here, like a different angle. Sewing machine, more of kind of crafty type things. Your needle and thread and scissors. So many different like options, having the framed option and the ripped and like burnt edge option. So pretty. These are great. I love using these ones in my monthlies. These are washi strips, and what's cool about these is she cuts them at different places, so they're different widths. So depending on what width you're wanting, it's gonna be easier to see if I just pull some of these down. So here's width 1, and then I think right next to it is going to be or maybe over here. Ooh, that one's a lot skinnier. Hold on. Wouldn't it be funny if that isn't true? I could have sworn, oh yeah, this one is wider. And then over here is a wider width. So it's easier to look on the back, but here you can see the different widths of washi tape options that you have. Good for headers for sure. One of my favorite sheets is the postage stamps. So pretty. These look more postagey than in the past. Is that just me? Like she's added more lines on it maybe? I don't know. But every month I always look forward to the postage stamp sheet because I just think they always look so pretty. And then the last sheet in the deluxe is this giant one, the living room. And I love that this one is cut, kind of kiss cut to the art. So you can kind of see it better here, but it's going to have a rippled finish and it's going to meld perfectly into the page. So that is the February kit. What do you guys think? What do you think of the bejeweled? I'm not a diamond person, but something about the birds with the stones is like really speaking to me. I think they're so pretty. So let's actually do a very quick plan with me to play around, and we will do that in this guy. This is the Hemlock and Oak horizontal planner, and I'm still figuring out the how I want to use the horizontal side. I'm going to be honest, there are several planners I'm playing with this year with the horizontal layout where all the days are on this side and then there's open brain dump on this side, and I'm starting to have moments where I wish I had one planner that was vertical. Like I super committed to the horizontal vibe and I like it, but I'm like, ooh, starting to wish I had a little bit more options. Okay, I'm zooming out quite a bit just so that we can have the full lay of the land. And so what I've been doing is I've been splitting this side sometimes in half, sometimes not, but really trying to have a space for today, like what is actually happening today and the weather. So if there's an appointment or something that is specific to that day, it's over on this side. And then this is just like a to-do list, things I'd like to get done this day. And then over here, almost entirely I would say highly decorative, but it's my brain dump space. So anything that needs to get done, I'm putting on my right side, and then I'm migrating it over and assigning it to this side. So anything I need to get done goes here. And then if it doesn't matter what day it has to get done, I decide and I assign it to a day. So that means I have a lot of room to play over here. And that is what we're gonna do. But I wanted to see how much space I really like that full sticker, this one would take. And part of me wants to just drop it down. And I think I'm gonna do it. So I don't know if you can tell. I'm gonna zoom in again for a second. This side of the Hemlock and Oak planner has checklists. I haven't really been paying attention to those, but just in case I want to this week, I am going to not cover those up. So I'm gonna put this piece, this big old piece right here. I'm just gonna go for it. Because I'm trying to, I want to continue to be decorative, but I want to have some shortcuts. Whenever I don't have time to do like a whole thing, I want to have some shortcuts. Oh gosh, that is so pretty. And I think big stickers are a great shortcut. I have plenty of room to kind of work around this, but I think I still want to do more. So I think we need some flourishes, and I want to add some structure to this page. So I think I'm going to outline it, but I want to lay some flowers down, maybe find some of the more kind of decorative elements. And then I might want to here. I do, and I'm going to. I'm going to take this guy. I just think this sticker is really pretty. And I'm going to put this here. Wait for it. I know it seems like a lot, and that's because it is. But we will come for a full circle, I promise. I think I want to extend this a little bit more. So I'm going to throw this guy down here. So this is what I was talking about. I love that there's always a sheet like this that's got kind of loose or like additional flowers and stuff, so you can kind of spread out a sticker if you want to. And I'm gonna do the same thing over here, like that. And it's a little too matchy-matchy, so I'm gonna change it up a little bit and grab one of these little like pomegranate guys. Put that right there. And maybe I'll take this little flower here. I'm so used to using these stickers in the vertical layout, so this is definitely a stretch for me. And we'll add a little flower there. Press that in. This is a bone. It's a paper folding tool. Really good for really like pushing in those stickers. So I want a little bit more like formatting, I guess. So I'm going to take my ruler stencil. This is from Archer and Olive. And I like, oh, you know what? Do we want to do any, kind of wondering if I want to do any stamping. Maybe not on this side. So before I draw the lines down, I like to make sure I've, done everything I want to do. I could add dates. I'm gonna do the lines. I'm gonna go ahead and add some formatting to this page. I don't know what it is, but something about having these lines defined a little bit more, to me, I don't know, makes the spread look cooler. And I'm using a Uniball Unipin in a 0.3. So hopefully you guys will see in just a second how it just kind of frames things out a little bit, just a little bit better. Okay. And since I laid the stickers down first, I can easily avoid them. And I'm not having to deal with like whiting out a line. See how that just kind of pulled everything in a little bit? I like that. Just added like a little structure. And then this kind of looks like a little drop shadow popping out. I think we can use some dates just for a little something something since we're here. And this is for the 13th through the 19th. So I'm going to put 13 and 19 here, just as a little reminder. This is my first time using the sterling ink stickers in the Hemlock and Oak. This will be fun. And I'm just going to add a line. Hope it doesn't look weird. It might, but all right. So 13 to 19. So this is like my brain dump space. Okay. Anything that I'm thinking about or that I need to write down or anything I need to actually do, I'll just put in here and then migrate it over. Let's turn our attention to this side. And then if I'm feeling like we need more over here, I'll do more. But I'm not convinced that I do need to do more. So we're going to set that aside. Let's clip below. I do love a postage stamp. And you know what's kind of rad about the stamps is they're all different sizes, which means technically this would be kind of a fun way to decorative date. I could put stamps all the way. I don't want to lose too much space here. But because they're different, different sizes, would they all fit? I don't think so. I don't think I can go with a postage stamp for each day. But I do think I could stack a few. And then we will do a little redating here. Some stamps. I don't know if I like that. I don't know. What do we think? I don't love it. I don't love this for me. But we could just do these guys and then totally change things up. You know what? Let me take this one off. See if I can take this off without doing too much damage. I can, but we're going to lose that stamp. Sorry. And then this is a margin sticker that I think I actually could still put on the margin of this guy, even though it's a horizontal planner. Shall we? I think we shall. So I'm going to line this up here. Go all the way down. Ooh, that's pretty. That's really pretty. But it definitely conflicts with this stamp. But you know what? We could just let it overlap and let that be fine. What do you guys think? Do I take it off? I don't think so. I think we'll leave it. I am going to need to do some redating though. So I'm going to come back over to this sheet, and are these going to be big enough? I've already done the 13, and the 13's there anyways. Do we want a stamp? Are we in a stampy mood today? I don't think I'm in a stampy mood, although it would be really nice. Kind of on the fence on this one because of where that sticker got laid down. It's definitely like, do we want to try to just hide the 13? I guess we could. I'm gonna cut this sticker and just put it right there to kind of cover that up. And then I know we're changing the shape a bit, but I'm gonna cut the sticker again right there. And we're gonna cover up the 17th. Fun. And then I have to figure out how I'm gonna date this thing. We could, if I take this guy off, say goodbye. So sad. And let me see. I'm trying to figure out if we want, I guess I could put the dates down this way, and then depending on how much room I have here, lay a sticker from there. I think I'll do that. So these are monthly overview stickers, but I'm gonna go ahead and see how they fit here. Ooh, those fit quite nice. Wednesday is always the one that I'm like, it's gonna be a little too long. So in case you're curious, it does look like the sterling ink stickers are sized perfectly with the grid spacing of the Hemlock and Oak weekly planner. This is not the minimalist, which is an A5. This is I don't know if it's an A5 plus or what. I think it's just their own sizing, whatever they've made it to be for this. But that's a really great fit. So love that for us. Love that the sterling ink stickers fit well in the, or are the same grid spacing, it looks like. So we're going this way, and then I'll have to add something down at the bottom. Look at that. Perfect. Fit perfect. So I think because I have my days over here, I'm gonna have to put my dates on this side. And before we do that, I just need something down here. And maybe it's just, I feel like it's gotta be kind of significant. Maybe something like that. I don't know, but it's got framing on it. I don't think we want the framing. And I don't think we want another bird. I could just do some, I don't want to use these guys. I feel like these are special for when you really got to fill in a space. So I don't want to use one of those. Ooh, that's pretty. That's really pretty. I think I want to use this guy and hope I can get it to fit all right. So just gonna put that down there. So we got just a hodgepodge of action going on. The stamp is definitely no longer pop out, but that's okay. So we've got just like a cluster of stuff going on over here. Not my first choice or preference, but I think it will be okay. Do think we should play with these a little bit. Maybe in how we date. I think we need some big dates. And I think we do need stamps for this. So let me go into my collection. We're gonna stamp numbers. And I think we should use black. Do we want... Could use these guys. See, with these, I wouldn't have needed these. So that's kind of annoying. These are new stamps I got from Kerri Bradford. These are pretty. Ugh, these would have been better. Kind of wishing I hadn't done these now in hindsight. And I like the way that these kind of match that square. So I'm starting to think let me see how easily I can pull these up. Ooh. They're not going to lift the paper. I like this look. I like how clean it is, but I'm really thinking I'd like the day of the week and the date to be together. And a stamp's going to allow me to do that if I use one of these stamps. So this is the time squared stamp set, number 0415 from Kerri Bradford Studio. I've been growing my stamp collection slowly but sure. Actually, not slowly but surely. I've just been growing it pretty quickly. Let's be honest here. Lots of date stamps, but they're just so fun. So yeah, I want to use these squares. My thoughts, have I tried stamping on washi paper? I don't remember. I don't remember if it will smear. And I definitely think we're going to have some, I think we're going to have some overlap. So, do we go high? Do we go low? Do we do it all on this side? Okay, so I'm certain I want to use these numbers. And now I'm actually thinking I want to do weather in these squares. Oh my gosh, Elizabeth, what are you doing? Sorry guys, I'm like on the fence right now. I'm also freezing. I feel like the last few videos I've filmed, all I've done is complain about how blooming cold it is, which is funny because I'm in Austin, Texas, but I don't have a heater in my outside office. So my fingertips are cold. It's very cold right now. Okay, so I think we should I'm going to do the days of the week square. And I'm actually going to put the weather in the square, and I am going to separate I'm going to separate the numbers. Sorry. I know I took those off because I said I wanted the dates together, but as I'm thinking functionally about how I'm going to use the spread this week, I do think it would be nice to have the squares have the weather. So I'm going to go center. Do we center? Or up at the top? I'm going to go up at the top. Like so. Clean that guy off. I like these stamps a lot. They are pricey. So if you're new to stamping, you know, one stamp set's going to be $20. And if you're wanting to try, you know, a bunch, it does add up. All right, so then we've got Tuesday. And my dog barking. Ooh, now that I'm seeing this, I'm like, maybe I should put the dates in it and not use it for the weather. Indecision. I always say this is why I should plan live, do live planning sessions. Have like a poll. Do I put the date in the box or the weather? I just don't know. I think it's also hard to say because I don't know what the weather is going to be. So I don't know like how cute that's going to look filled in. And for that reason, I probably should just do the date. And then I could do the weather on the opposite end, technically. If y'all have a black ink recommendation, black ink pad, that is like your ride or die, like when in doubt, if I need to stamp something and I want to use black, this is by far my absolute favorite. Will you let me know what it is? This is mine. It's the VersaFine Pigment Ink from Sukaneko, if I'm saying that correctly. It's the only pad I have. Black, I think, the only black ink pad that I have. It is like my favorite. But I'd love to try somebody else's favorite. So, favorite black ink pad that works well, nice, crisp stamping, and dries quickly and doesn't smear. You let me know. Leave me a comment and Bonus points if it's easy to find. Because I know like some of the international companies can be, brands can be hard to get a hold of. But I am comfortable with ordering from Jet Pens. So if it's at Jet Pens, extra bonus points. All right, friends. Like last month, I should title this video, "Come for the Sterling Ink February unboxing. Stay for a chatty plan with me." Because that's what's happening right now. All right, last of the boxes for Sunday. That wasn't great. I don't think I got enough ink on there, but that's all right. We're at that critical junction where I need to decide where my dates are going to go, and I think we're going to go with the box itself. And I think when it comes to this set, the smaller numbers are the ones that go inside the box. Not that it matters. Yeah, I think that's right. So I'm going to do all the ones. Guy's a little wiggly. This is one of the reasons why I've been getting more and more into stamping. Granted, I still have a million date sticker books, let's be honest. But there's something really cool about having stamps where you get to use them over and over again. You know what I mean? Like when you have a sticker, you use it and it's done. But when you have a stamp, you get to keep going and going indefinitely. You know, as long as you take good care of your stamps, they'll last you a good long while. Although, I mean, you do have to store them. So I guess that's also kind of a, on the flip, at least like when you use a sticker and you use up a sticker book, you can clear it out. Oh, but then again, if you don't have a million sticker books that you're having a hard time getting through, you have maybe a few stamp sets. Although stamp sets do, I mean, they take up space. I don't know. I could see a reason for both. And I could see both taking up a lot of space. I'm not done with stickers, like sticker books, but I do love stamps and the reusability of stamps. The hard thing, I think, is the decorative piece. I can collect date and calendar stamps just fine, but when it's harder for me to find a decorative stamp that I know I'm going to want to use over and over again. Which reminds me, like, I think I'll grab, once we're done with this, I'll grab my splatter stamp set. That's one that I know, like, no matter what decor I'm doing, I can add some splatter in different colors, and it just brings a spread together. So I guess that's an example of a multi-function, multi-use stamp set. But otherwise, I haven't really dived into a lot of decorative stamps. Because I'm like, what would I want to, you know, what decor would I want to use over and over and over again? I don't know. I like this. I think this was a good choice. And I also think that I should stamp something on the other side just for a cohesive look. So pretty. This font type also, I think, lends itself well to... Wait a second. There's no 9. There's no 9. Am I missing something? This is, I think, a miss on this pad. I might reach out to her. That's kind of problematic to not... I guess you would just turn the 8 or the 6 around. Hello. That's probably what's happening here. Turn the 6 around. Almost had a panic. Ah, there we go. There's our 9. And now that we've done this, this is what we're going to do. We're going to drop, no, we're going to drop our Hemlock and Oak cover into the ink pad. Doggone it. Oh well. Good thing this moss color is so bomb, you can't really tell. I'm going to lift this guy up because I want consistency. We're going to lift that guy up, and we're going to stamp 13 to 19 on the other side. Get these guys together. And I wonder if I can do this. Here. Sure. Y'all, I just had like a heart attack with that missing 9. My gosh. Get there faster, Elizabeth. It's the cold, friends. I'm not thinking clearly. All right. Make sure my 3 gets lined up right. All right. $13 to $19 on the other side in the same font, which I think is nice. Okay, so we have dated this thing. I feel like we need a little bit more decor. Oh, I was going to add some splatter. So let me get my splatter stamp. And then I might add some, a little bit more structure. It doesn't look like that much. Like, you know, I'm not using the, set too much, but, I don't know. I think I'm using it plenty. I'm going to actually add a little bit more stamp action with headers. This is from the Ton Plan With Me Noted box. And I think what I want is, I'm going to use the Noted. Yeah, I'm going to use the Noted on the right side. And then I'm going to do on the other page. And then we'll add the splatter, and then we will call it a video. We'll go Noted. Ooh, let's go down here just for little kicks. We'll do Noted. A little crooked, but that's okay. And same font. That's a nice match with the numbers, if I do say so myself. And then to do. I think think we want to do to be the other guy. And actually, before we do this, let me grab my pen, which I hope is working now that I see the cap spin off. So I want there to be more room for to-dos than today. So my idea is like weather and things that are actually happening today will be on this side, and then to-dos that need to happen that day are on this side. Like my task list. And the task list is always going to be bigger than my currently, like what I need to, or what I have happening on a specific day. So draw that line. Definitely more on the bias, but that's okay. And now that shows me where I want to put the to-do stamp, because that's going to be over this section. So this is like appointments and anything that's like events that are happening, plus weather, if I can fit it in there. And then this is actually like my to-do section. So we'll put this right here. My to-dos for each day. Go right there. And then I want to add splatter, and we will call it. And the cool thing about the splatter is it's not going to add, it's like going to add a little bit of color just to kind of bring everything together. Like this right now to me looks really simple, but once we add some splatter, it's gonna pull it all together. So let me put this guy away, and we'll grab my splatter box, or my box of decorative stickers or decorative stamps that I think have, I think this splatter should be in here. Hopefully. Ooh, we have bubbles. Those are cute. Don't need them though. It's like every time I'm looking for the splatter, I see all these other fun things that I should consider incorporating soon into a spread. There it is. Splatter. So this is from Wintry Time Crafts, which is a small shop, but she sells on Amazon. So I bought this on Amazon, but technically I think you might be able to find her on her own website, Wintry Time Crafts. And it's just a sheet. They are photopolymer stamps of like different splatters. So there you can see that a little bit better. I'm going to cover up this black so I don't like lose myself and get black everywhere. And we'll grab my chalk inks. They're my favorite. I want more chalk inks in my collection. So that's another thing. I want to know your favorite ride or die black ink. And then if you know other stamp pads that are specifically chalk inks, I would love to know what, oh man, I like pulling these around and remembering how pretty some of these are and how maybe I should maybe add a little bit more. Hold on. I kind of like this half circle sticker. Yeah, I like that. I'm gonna pop this guy inside this box right here. Because it's cute. Although it doesn't really, like this one isn't in the box and that one's inside the box. That might actually bother me. Dang it. This is an example of where sometimes I wish I edited my videos. So then this whole part would have been cut out. But then at the same time, like, I do like that you guys can see how I come about making decisions, you know, and like deciding to remove something. Okay, so chalk inks, y'all let me know if you have a favorite I should look into. I think tea leaves or hint of pesto would look good. And I think I have a, like a burgundy type color. I think the mauve might be too pink. Did I finish my sentence? I know I was like multitasking totally ineffectively. What was I saying? Black ink, your ride or die black ink, and then specifically different types of chalk inks specifically, because those are my favorites. They dry fast and they don't ghost very badly, if at all, especially if it's in a lighter color. Let's go with hint of pesto on this guy. And I'm just going to run this right here. Ooh, so pretty. Can you even see that? It's so subtle. Love that for me and for you, if you can get this stamp set. And what's cool about adding stamps too is you can write over them. So, you know, me throwing stamp action down here is not doing anything to the functionality of the spread. Unlike stickers, you know, kind of block, you know, they can be temperamental and prevent you from where you want to go. I'm just going to lay this down just to act as a barrier. Hope I don't move it. Probably will. Straight down, straight up. Ooh, love this. And I'm going to do one more of the hint of pesto. And I'm just going to layer it like right there. Right there. Just a little bit. No, not going to do that. Maybe a little bit more here. And I definitely smeared that. But it actually looks okay. So that's good. And then I want to add some of the perfect plumeria, but I want to change the shape. So let's close this guy. And I'm going to go with a splatter and some of these smaller ones I think might be better. Ooh, it looks like I've used this. If I used this color recently, looks like I did, and I didn't clean this stamp well. So perfect plumeria. I feel like it's going to be pretty. Do that right there. Ooh, ooh. It extends the pomegranate a little bit. I like it. I'm going to do one up here. And just for kicks, a little bit right there. A little bit down here. A little bit there. And then I want to change the shape. We'll go with 3 colors. I'm not sure. Maybe I just do one splat and it still be that plumeria. And you can find splat type stamps, I think, just about anywhere. So you don't have to get the Wintry Time Crafts one, but I do like it. I could have it be associated with this. Like, put it right there. Right there. Actually do have a fair bit going on Thursday. So I think I don't want to cover up too much of Thursday by doing that. So let's do that. Big old splat right there. Because it looks cool. And I do feel like I need a little bit more around here. Let me change my shape. Maybe grab a smaller cluster, although this one's a little bit bigger. And there. I'm going to use this one back with the, what was I using? Tea leaves or a hint of pesto? I think I was using hint of pesto. Which I think, this guy, hint of pesto. And then we're going to call it a video. This has been a bit longer than I was anticipating. All right, I'm gonna put this guy here. And I think we need to remember to change the directions you're using the same stamp multiple times. So it's not too much of like matchy. All right, guys, I think I'm going to call it a spread. I have everything I need for the week. So yeah, I'm always tempted to like add more and do more, but I do think that for today, I don't need to add more stickers. So, and I don't want to add more stamps either. We're going to call this good. All right, friends. So I have shared with you the February deluxe subscription from Sterling Ink. If you have any questions about the box, I can sure try to answer those. But I'm just really loving playing with washi tape material. And, you know, a lot of the designs of washi paper stickers are along this aesthetic where it's like florally, very pretty, very kind of vintagey. But I'd love to see more sticker shops make washi tape material stickers. And I mentioned that to JoJo's Pretty Paper Shop. Like, I'd love to see her hand-drawn illustrations on washi paper. So maybe she'll do it someday. I don't know. Maybe it's more expensive to print on that material, but I'd love to see more so I can expand kind of the aesthetic that I have and like see things that are more my style in that material. But until then, we're going to play around. I mean, I love this Sterling Ink aesthetic. I really do. But I want to do more. And I like changing things up. I love big pops of color. And that's not really the vibe of Sterling Ink. And so if I could see just like a greater breadth of color, that would be amazing. But I think I said this at the beginning of the video. I'm going to keep doing this box because I do love the washi material. And I did subscribe to the Simple Paper Co. monthly subscription with the washi paper stickers because I want to see more washi paper stickers. So you guys will see that on my channel next month. I think it'll ship out beginning of February. So if you want to see more of that, or if you're curious about this Simple Paper Co. Stickers, then definitely subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you get an alert when that video goes up. Come hang out with me over on Instagram. My handle is The Joyful Sojourn. And I did not mention, I am an affiliate for Hemlock and Oak. So if you've been eyeing a Hemlock and Oak planner, Joyful 10 will save you 10% off of your purchase. They are quickly becoming some of my favorite planners, and the paper is beautiful. There's something about the book bound that feels good, and I'm just really enjoying it. So if you decide to check out Hemlock and Oak, use that discount code. And if you want to hang out with me again, I really hope that you do. Please consider subscribing to my channel. If you like this video, like it, give it a thumbs up. That helps send more people my way, and I do appreciate that. Until next time, friend, God bless you. God bless you and keep you. Do something creative today, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.